Welcome to this segment of Soul, Silence, and Sound. This is brought to you by BeSimply.
Stars, trees, clouds, and the moon. They all have a meaning and they look just like you.
Welcome to the segment of Soul, Silence, and Sound, coupled with Sol and Luna cycles. This is brought to you by BeSimply, and we are entering into a new moon cycle. So as we enter into this new moon cycle, 12 by my account and Tibetan account, we are deepening into winter and summer, and our equator's rocking us steady. So as we, tune into where you are. So if you're in winter season and the Northern Hemisphere on the earth plane, I really encourage you to honor the feminine energy. Energetically, this is really important. We carry both masculine and feminine energy. The feminine is the receiver. The masculine is the giver. The yin and the yang, the dance, the repose, listen, take it all in, process, integrate, and then take fluid dynamic action. So that's the energy that you all hold. And when in balance, you would be in the Tao and you'd be rocking steady for yourself and others. Now, we have biological female and biological male. We are designed differently, and this is important to understand too. Whatever physical temple you got, give thanks for it. A human life from the East, and my perception, is a miracle and is sacred and is awe-inspiring, being that I've given birth and created two amazing children, that there is something very unique about being a biological female and a biological male. So there's three aspects that we're being asked to do in this new moon cycle, is that we're aligning and clearing very rapidly. And so this is exciting. If you have a lot of karmic imprints to clear, you're really being welcomed to start clearing those out as we're in the winter months here in the Northern Hemisphere. This would be an annual daily practice to keep clearing, welcoming in that new day and starting fresh. And if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, you're still going to be going through this really rapid karmic reconciliation and clearing. What I encourage each and every one of you, no matter where you are on the planet, is to really think about what you're holding on to, what you grasp at. It's fascinating to me that our culture, global culture, has taught everyone to grasp in a season in the Northern Hemisphere that's meant to be receptive, to be fluid, in the sense that just giving yourself a pause and a repose to listen, dream, nourish, have a simple life. And then we ease back into action in the spring. And I would state that if one does not give themselves this space and they're pushing against nature's will, then there will be more anger, there will be less patience, and this is maybe why this Gregorian calendar just doesn't work. And why I would encourage our brothers and sisters in the Southern Hemisphere to have your own calendar and align your season and your traditions based on your winter, your summer, because we're doing two opposite things. And so if we honor that, then we can really create a lot of harmony. And this is the other important thing that's being asked. And this is why maybe the male, biological male, might be feeling a lot of clearing happening, because most people, when they're being ushered through a transformation or a change, they historically will grasp on to what they're used to, and they might set their vision forward based on what they've known. Right now, it's all clearing out. And this inner union that we're being welcomed into means to understand your energetic being of receiving and giving, being in continuous harmony with yourself and the world around you. And this is why in Native cultures, there is always a giving, an offering back. You know, if you grow crops, you give part of your crops back to the earth to use as compost. The trees give their leaves, if they're that deciduous trees, they give you, each tree has its own alchemy, but some release and some don't. And so there's this constant exchange between what we have and what we can give, and what we want to circulate and what we don't. And so right now, because we're coming to the completion of a patriarchal society, this might be confusing for biological male, irregardless of what adjectives you want to use to describe yourself. This is a moment that might be confusing. And for the biological female, this might be confusing equally for you. First, as we encourage those that practice yoga to come in union internally. And when we're internally in union, then we can be in interdependent relationships with ourselves, with nature, and one another, whether it's romantic or friends. There is no grasping. So as we let go of this control culture, it may not feel like that right now, but bear with me right now. As we let go of this control culture, you will be invited to continue to release your perceptions and the manipulations. So anything that's trending on this planet, anything that's trending, go into your Twitter, go into your For You page on TikTok, go into YouTube, whatever's trending is mind control. And so this is that moment that you really want, especially if you're in the winter season right now. You want to get clear with who you are. You want to reclaim your heart space. You want to anchor into the divine that runs through you. And you want to be in calibration with your soul. So this is the interesting thing. The trends tend to confuse people and give them a sense of security, a false sense of security in a moment. So if any of you are listening and have ever gone, quote unquote, fluid or liquid in a meditative state and or a plant induced state or a tea induced state, you'll understand that your body really is a gift that was given to you to carry your soul and to honor it. And you don't have to do anything to it other than to honor it, meaning nourish it, move it, treat it kind, think nicely about it, and appreciate it because it has a direct relationship to your eternal being. It's an expression in this moment in space of your eternal being. And so as we come into harmony within our masculine and feminine internally, then we will be ready to step into this interdependent space in our jobs, in our families, in nature, and there won't be so much confusion with trends. Because if you map some of the trends that are really being pushed hard right now, this started pre the brouhaha on planet Earth. And this is to separate you from one another. This is to separate you from the divine. This is to separate you from your family, soul family and biological family. So rather than do that, I want to encourage you to get really still during this lunar cycle and really connect to you. And it might be disorienting. You might be confused. I would be confused right now if I just came from another planetary system and was observing like the infrastructure of nature and then the articulation and the expression of many things here right now. So if you need a support system, reach out to me, reach out to someone that can help you. If I can't help you, I will point you in the right direction. But you really, really want to get clear on your inner anchor. And this will help you come into harmony with self. And so you might say, what does it mean to be in harmony with my masculine and feminine? So if we erase external ideology that has been passed down, meaning trends, fashion trends, movements, all these things, let go of the past. I just want you to feel into the energetics of the feminine and masculine. And it's pretty simple to start. Is that the feminine energy is like a car battery. You're going to receive, and you receive, and then you create a pause with it. You decide where that energy needs to go within you and where it will serve. And if it's not something you want to receive, then you don't let it in. And then from there, you take that beautiful package of energy and resources and you start to create with it. And then once you create with it, you're starting to use the creation energy of the feminine. And then you pass it off to your masculine energy. And you take that creation and deliver it to the world. Very similar to how a biological woman receives the man in procreation and then creates by a divinity, a miraculous series of events, and a soul drops in and creates a child. And that is then the mother holds that child till the creation is finished. She receives all of that, a soul, a sperm, a ignition into her body, coupled with the egg her body provides to create this miracle. And then as she holds it, she then gestates it all the way to the end of the gestation cycle and delivers that to the world. And in that very young moment, she pushes that energy out into the world and is in awe of this miraculous creation. And so if you think about in every moment that we have this dance, and now for men that are listening, biological men, this is important because biological women can understand this because they have had a menstrual cycle or will or did have it. It doesn't matter. You're still having those cycles. So you understand what I'm saying within your natural biological cycles, that this is what happens. We do this with energy. So the feminine and the masculine are doing this with energy, irregardless of how you choose to express yourself externally. This is what's happening energetically, that you're taking some energy in, you're receiving it, you're allowing it to be, and then you're giving it out to the world. Ideally, you are creating things that are not harming one another. That's how nature intended it to be. And yes, sometimes there are moments that karmically are destined that we will end our life cycles naturally. Okay, naturally. This is really important. So from there, if you are a biological male in this moment, so you understand what this means internally, is that you will receive energy very similar, but so you can understand it, is receiving for the male is energetically is going to feel a little different. It will feel like how you receive something in your gut when you have a knowing, and in your heart, and then even in your mind. But you're going to receive, and then from there, that gut feeling that you get right in your solar plexus is that knowing that, oh, I'm going to work with this, I'm going to create with this, and then I'm going to go into fluid action and give it to the world. So for biological male, you're working with your gut, your heart, and your sacral, but you receive there to create. And then the biological female, you're working with your heart to your womb to create. And so this is a very different dance. And the reason the male sacral comes in is the male sacral has a very powerful position in biologically to create life by adding this beautiful golden ember to give it the ignition to send the signal to the soul to come down. And so why this is all important right now is that we have the opportunity to really get in tune with how our energy body works and our physical body works. Let go of the trends, let go of the division, let go of the external conversation, and get really clear on how this beautiful vessel that was given to you works. And give thanks for it every single day. Give thanks for that pinky toe. Give thanks for your hands. Give thanks for your ears. Give thanks for parts of your scalp that you never notice. Give thanks. And then utilize this vehicle that your mother created for you, your biological mother created for you, and get to know it. And then energetically start to feel how and where you receive and how and where you want to give without harming anyone here on planet Earth. And then there are natural rhythms when we are to give way. And this isn't just about food supply. There's natural rhythms when we in our life are ready to give way, not by self-inflicted giving way, but by natural knowing that this is our gateway to step into our rebirth. So for many of you, this may feel like a lot of information right now. However, it's important because a lot of dominoes have been set in place to distract and divide and confuse people. And if you are confused, like if you're in the system of technology and confused by it, step out of it. We are facing a generation of children that are the young adults right now that straddled both worlds, kind of like the I think it's the Gen Xers that straddled both worlds. But the young adults right now, you've straddled both worlds without tech and with tech. The tech has not served your generation well. However, I would say that you're good at spotting deep fakes and you're efficient at it, but it is a device. It is impacting psychologically and separating you from your eternal being. So what shall we do? We're here at the new moon. I want to encourage you to listen and to be willing to turn in and look at where you got distracted. And any area that's ready to lift off will present itself to you, and do not grasp onto it. Allow it to release. Let go of it. And take some time. Walk yourself in nature. Leave your phone at home. Power it down and just be. Sit and observe nature. Observe what goes on in nature. This will help you recalibrate with your place in nature, your place with yourself, and how to start to flow with your yin and yang energy, your masculine and feminine energy, for the benefit of self and others. So this is a powerful threshold as we get ready to move into a whole new lunar calendar. We'll talk about that in the next lunar cycle. But right now, I'm excited for you. If you, like I said, have any questions, write them down, pause it, write it down right now. And then we can talk about those later. You can put them below. You can send me a message, and I'm happy to assist where I can. And then from there, what I'd like to do is welcome you to come up into an upright seated position. And I welcome you to take a nice deep breath in and out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Another one, inhale. And exhale. And gently from there, I welcome you to gently lean back and recline or move fully into Shavasana, a prone position on your back with your palms facing upward as we transition into receiving sound. As you settle in, just take a nice gentle breath into the heart and out. Again, inhale. And exhale. And one more inhale. And exhale. And then continue to follow your natural breathing pattern. taking this soft, gentle breath in and out of your heart center. And gently from there, just welcome you to feel into where you're at and follow your natural breathing pattern. And when you're ready, you're going to come up into an upright seated position, being mindful of your head. And then as you do this, or if you stay where you're at, just take another deep breath in and out. Again, inhale and exhale. So I want to share that just for you to stay in this vibration and frequency, and felt inspired to share that as you come into union with yourself, a lot of what I shared will make a lot more sense. And so if you're interested in starting to understand what it means to honor both the masculine and feminine within you energetically, and how this will really simplify your life and help you stay in harmony with nature. In addition, it'll keep you from having codependent relationships. It'll keep you from being dissatisfied with yourself and having any type of self-loathing, negative talk to yourself, because you will start to understand how important it is to honor this harmony within yourself and to honor the physical temple that you were given. It is a temporary gift that you were given so that you can express and refine and master aspects of your soul. And when we get out of the way of the three-dimensionality and the grasping and all of that, it becomes much more fluid dance with life. And so as our entire world system continues to transform, I want to encourage each and every one of you to embrace your totality, your wholeness. Connect deeply with your heart and listen deeply to the wisdom that exists within you, your innate gifts that you harness, and you are destined to refine and master. And you will retain those gifts beyond here to continue to serve all that exists and all that does not. Until next time, I want to thank all of you for listening. I want to thank Dante Marino, Random Rad, Kadri Scott. We're going to exit out with Fields of Flowers. She has a new single coming up, and both Dante and Random Rad have released music this past lunar year. Please support the arts. I'm going to mention Freedom Tribe has released new music. Anyone that you love that's in the arts, give them some love back. Give them some reciprocation energetically. Shout them out. Purchase their music. Send them an offering, whatever it might be in the literature. It takes a lot of commitment and courage to create. And the way that we get to have more creation is by supporting one another in those endeavors. So if inspired, support artists in all expressions where you can and when you can. So with that being said, this is Suzanne signing out with a full heart, a soft gaze, a deep bow, a gentle smile, and a namaste. Be simply.